to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel. And if it's your first time, welcome. This is going to be a general reading and not a personal reading. Please use your own discernment when watching or listening to this reading. And whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you do enjoy this reading, once again, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. I hope everyone is doing fine. I hope you enjoy your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you enjoyed your weekend and looking forward to the week as well. I just want to remind you once again that Tarot and Oracle readings is all to do with energy. It's non-gender. We all embody both masculine and feminine energies, and it's also timeless as well. All right, and please don't forget to check the description box after this reading, because there's, if you are interested in Moonology, astrology, if you're interested in listening to Tarot Oracle readings, what I have done, I've put the names of some recommended uh, Tarot Oracle readers who are part of my soul tribe, as well as the name of some books, okay, which can help you along your journey. All right, and also I also do healing readings and also spiritual enlightenment videos. So please check out my channel if you're interested in watching these types of readings or spiritual enlightenment videos as well. All right, and thanks once again for taking the time out to watch or listen to this reading today. As always, I want to keep the vibration and frequency high around this reading. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to be using first of all, this deck is called Raise Your Vibration by Carl Gray. And let's see what vibe, what is it that our spiritual team would like us to know. All right, so they wanted me to select this card. It says, I lovingly accept myself. Okay. All right, so basically what it is just, just because you see the journey, okay, as much as it should be about love and also to do with balance, but, it's very much associated with self. All right, accepting who we are so we can be our true, authentic self. All right, and learning to love every aspect of our being. All right, who we are. And just finding out more about ourselves and always putting ourselves first before everyone else. Okay, because we were not meant to be a people pleaser. Okay, we were here, all right, to do what is necessary to bring love, light, peace in our lives. Okay, and one of the ways that you can do that, okay, besides love and forgiveness, is to accept who you are. It should be all about self-acceptance as well. All right. So I'm just going to read quickly on this card. So please bear with me to see what else these words mean. So, all right. It says here, loving yourself can be one of the greatest challenges to overcome, but not for your soul, for your ego. The reason self-acceptance can be so hard is because your ego will try to make you love conditional. You will love yourself when your body is perfect or when you finish the project you are working on, and so on. But love is unconditional. It goes beyond boundaries, achievements, and vanity. Loving yourself is about being willing to see the great spark of light and goodness in the depth of your being. It's about being willing to respect that the body you are in is a miraculous vehicle in which you are able to experience the brightness of your soul. Lovingly accepting yourself means truly honoring who you are. It's about moving beyond the self perceived flaws and finding the beauty anyway. It's deciding you are no longer going to be represented by a negative opinion, fear, or anything else that comes between you and your goodness in the past. Love is who you are. Today, the universe is inviting you to recognize this truth, and the vibe of the day is I am love, head to toe, body to soul. Okay? I am love, head to toe, body to soul. Okay? Right? And if you love yourself, you accept who you are, you're less likely to want to sort of like be in any type of toxic relationship or any relationship that where there is unrequited love. All right? You should be in a relationship where there's unconditional love. Okay? But first it starts with you. Okay, it starts with self, and the journey should be about love, and we should be all embodying and embracing, all right, and in the essence of love. Okay, all right. So today is actually a portal. All right, it's the 7th of July. All right, 7/7. Okay, seven in numerology represents reflection, assessment, knowledge. Okay, so some of you might be because we've got the full moon coming up in Capricorn on the 10th. All right. But I'll go more into detail about the full moon on Wednesday. But in the meantime, yeah, so you might be doing some form of shadow work, might be assessing, doing some form of assessment at this time. You might be gaining new knowledge, all right? And if you add 7/7, that will give you 14. When you add 4 and 1, that's 5. So there could be a few changes, okay, you might be making when it comes to maybe your life or anything to help you to move forward in a positive way. There could be a bit of instability around you, or you might be experiencing this. There could also be a bit of conflict. It might not, and another thing with these readings, okay, these energies might not be connected to you. It could be connected to somebody you're associated with, or it could be an energy within another energy, right? So yes, so if you want to know, as I have said this before, okay, well, portals is something, it's not, there's not anything too great about portals because we step into portals all the time, okay, because, and another thing that I just want to just reiterate, all right, that we are spiritual beings having human experience, okay? We had past lives and then we were incarnated into this world, okay? And even by just being born, okay, that itself into this lifetime is a portal, day to night is a portal, sleeping and waking is a portal, all right? And what I've done is I have got this deck, all right? And this deck is very good, and you can use this deck, all right? If you are somebody that reads for yourself or for others to just help you, all right, because it's all about growth, personal and spiritual growth, right, to make us better versions, or to become better versions of ourselves, to help us as we go along our journey. So I'm going to be just selecting one uh, card from this deck and see what card my ancestors, my spiritual team, the higher power, what is it they would like me to select? Okay, they wanted me to take this card where it says commitment. So I don't know, maybe you might be going into of some form of well, some type of commitment. It could be a partnership. It doesn't have to be something romantic. All right. So, right. Okay. So let me just put that aside. It's on a number 11, okay? A master number 11. This could be your life path number. And also, when you add the two numbers, it gives you the number 2, which is all to do with balance. So maybe you might be feeling more balanced right now. As I said, you could be going into a new partnership. It doesn't have to be a romantic one. Um, and it's also to do with duality as well. So anyway, so let's see. So I'm just going to read more on this portal, all right? So please bear with me, please. Okay, it says there, this is an exciting time because you are standing at the portal of life-altering commitment. What are you being called to commit to? It could be a relationship, a career, a project, a life direction, or spiritual path. Or spirit might be guiding you to commit to yourself even more lovingly and attentively than ever before. So it could be like a case where you might be encouraged, okay, to be spending more time, okay, nurturing yourself, loving yourself as well, okay. So it doesn't always have to be with another individual. If a commitment is aligned with your most authentic good, it is always a commitment to yourself. Yes, you may also be devoting yourself to something else, such as a person, place, or situation, because you recognize it as an essential piece of your journey and soul's evolution. This doesn't mean that you're being selfish, rather that than it means that an ideal commitment is always a win-win and never a win-lose. Recommit to yourself as you stand at this portal. Remind yourself that you're worthy of the life you want and that everyone you care about will benefit when you prioritize your dreams and your desires to thrive. Remember, the true generosity never requires you to forsake yourself, even though your commitments will usually require hard work and service. They should not be reasons for you to ignore your needs or leave yourself out of the cold. All right, so this is very much these words, okay, our message is very much connected to this vibe, okay, where it says, I lovingly accept myself. Once you connect with your loyalty to yourself, consider what else you want to commit to and why. Get crystal clear of your intentions and you can surrender to your chosen path. And if anything is not aligned with your heart, now's the time to get clear on that too. When you begin by saying yes to yourself, you can easily discern what else you generally want to say yes to, as well as what you want to bid farewell to and send on its way with love. You may want to light a candle and call on the divine for support in making this commitment to yourself. Then relax your mind and open up to guidance and inspiration about how to move forward with courage and integrity. The commitment you make today will bring you great joy and success throughout all your tomorrows. So I think it's a bit like if you see the two women on this card, it's almost like as though this person is making a commitment with herself here, if you notice here, all right, to love herself. Because I mean, at the end of the day, it starts with self. It does start with self, all right. So because if you love yourself, then everything else is all to do with energy. Because as Albert Einstein said, okay, he said that you cannot live a positive life with a negative mind, all right. So It's all starts, as I said, it all starts with you, okay, and what you want to make you happy. All right, okay. So all right, so what I want to do before I go into the downloads, I just want to just check to see what else, um what messages that the angels have for us, okay, as well as spirits. So let's see. So first of all, what is it they'd like us to focus on? All right. Let's see. Besides ourselves, what else? Let me just. Right. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does the collective need to think about at this time? Okay, so we got Queen of Water, Queen of Water. So this is like cups energy. So it says, so the if you embody this spirit, okay, you could be someone that's tender hearted, empathetic, patient, loving. Okay, and it says here relationships develop to a new level. Okay, all right. So here again we go on about, okay, a continuation here regarding relationships. All right, it says trust your intuition and care for yourself and others. Okay, so that's something that we need to think about, being more tender hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does the collective need to focus on? Okay, it says ego. Okay, so maybe for some of us, we should make sure that we keep that in check. This is from Archangel Jophiel. This is on number 15, but then when you add the two numbers, that gives you a number 6. So you could be a life path 6. Um, or maybe it's we need to be aware, or maybe someone or an individual, maybe somebody that you walked away from, this person could still be wearing a mask, they could be all in their ego, okay. And it says that a false sense of entrapment. All right, I don't know why when I was meditating today I did see the trap card, like somebody maybe from your past may want to come back, um but it's just a way to trap you in a situation. And then it says here, being overly focused on material things. And it also says negative or fear-based thoughts. So there could be somebody that maybe somebody walked away from your past, or it could be something that's happening now, because Tarot Oracle readings is timeless, right? And this person could be all in their ego. They could be still be wearing a mask, and they could be very materialistic. They could have somehow negative or fear-based thoughts. So just be aware. All right. Let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does the collective need to? Okay. Okay, so we've got balance. All right. So this is our number 40 when you add the two numbers 5. So you might be a life path 5. So again, as I said earlier on, all right, that one of the things about on our journey is that we must make sure that there is some form of balance in our life, okay, even between work and play. And it says that the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. So, you know, so yeah, so the life journey should be about balance. And this is from Archangel Zadkiel. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Okay, so we got Jophiel again. It says we got the star. So this is on number 17. So you could be life path 8. Um, and it says that happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans, and that on the right path. So she's just giving confirmation that you're on the right path. Happy times ahead, and to this is a good time to make positive, optimistic, long-term plans about your future. Okay. Um, Okay, and at the top of the deck, we've got the Fool, which is a dreamer. It's like stepping into the unknown. This is from Archangel Metatron. It says, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So that's for some of you, all right, by becoming your way. And then you got the Magician. We are all spiritual magicians. And we've got, this is from Archangel Raziel. It says, you are ready, you have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So whatever it is you want to manifest, this is confirmation from Archangel Raziel that you have all the tools you need in order to um, bring your goals into fruition or your dreams to become a reality. Okay. Okay, so I just want to like just quickly go through the downloads for today. Okay. Um all right, so what I was guided to say, all right, that if you want to find out more about your so-called your life path, your purpose and whatever, I would strongly suggest you get a both natal chart done. If you cannot do it yourself, there are sites. I think it's called astroseek.com. And but what you will need is obviously, besides your date of birth, you need to know your actual place of birth, as well as and what would be very very helpful is the when what time you were born. Okay, you can get that or retrieve that from your medical records. All right, it's very very important, because if you have a birth natal chart, you can check to see where the different houses are on your chart, especially when it comes to and how um the full moon, if you are interested in working with the energies of the moon, all right, as well as when these planets go the planet transits and go retrograde or go forward, how they can affect you in a like slightly negative way or positive way. All right, and with the houses, you can check where your north node is, which is your life purpose. um the south node, which is where you should be walking from into your north node. But the houses of endings, the house of life, relationships, psychic abilities, houses of money, passions, karmic debt, ancestral debt. Okay, because it's very important that we clear these, because when you heal yourself, you're also healing your lineage. Shadow work, okay, relating to your zodiac sign, and also where your chiron in, which is to do with your healing. So it's, if you want to get the birth natal chart, this is going to be very important for you, because it is like a spiritual birth certificate to help you navigate through life's journey. All right. Um, Also, if you are interested, and it's very much linked to karmic astrology as well. All right. That's why it's so important to be in alignment and to respect the spiritual and universal laws. If you want to know more about the birth natal chart, why it's important, and about karmic astrology itself, I have done two videos based on this, all right, on my channel. So please check them out when you have time. And as I said, if you're interested in like things like moonology, astrology, I put the names of some books that have helped me as I go along, or help me, I should say, as I go along my journey. If you're interested in like chakras, chakra healing, please check out my channel. But you could also listen to music or guided meditations to help you with your chakras as well. Also, and this can help you stay balanced, stay grounded. And again, if you're interested in spiritual healing, spiritual enlightenment videos, or tarot oracle readings, please check out my channel, as well as some recommended tarot oracle readers and all other um, members of my soul tribe who do spiritual enlightenment videos as well. All right. Right. When it comes to helping you along your journey, whether you're on a religious, spiritual, or you're not religious or spiritual at all. What I was guided to mention, okay, you can read the book of Daniel, Job, or Psalms. Psalms was written by King David. Um, and another thing, okay, that was channeled to me that karmic justice is being played right now. Okay, um, balance is being restored to certain situations, and it's all to do with divine timing. Now, from what was channeled to me, that there's a lot of people could be feeling stuck or stagnant, could be in a situation or with their life, and it's because they could be under judgment at this time. Okay, and this comes in the form of karma. All right. Also, what was trying to me that someone has been given a warning to stop doing dark spell work, so-called black magic against a divine being. This person could be a dark practitioner or dark high priestess or witch, and this or I should say they could be, oh sorry, they could be part of a dark cult or coven or church. I did come across the words "we are all part of the church," so I don't know, this person could be as I said, connected to a dark cult or coven. um but these people, whoever they're connected to as well, um just take the energy as it resonates, because it could involve family members. This person or people are experiencing loss, or they're going to be experiencing loss, sadness, and instability in their lives, or in other words, bad karma. I also heard the words, I haven't entirely been honest with you. So I think somebody, it could be somebody that you associated with or worked away from. This person may want to contact you to confess something. Also, a self-absorbed deceptive person, or people want to reconcile but they have a hidden motive. Some may want to play the victim, and they also be demonstrating childish behavior. It could be an ex-partner, but this ex-partner is a red flag. Overall, this person or people you walked away from, if you haven't done this yet, I don't know, we are all on different timelines, is not to be trusted, and they could cause a tower moment in your life. Someone you know or knew in the past is going to get arrested for theft. This could be an ex-partner, someone you know, or someone you worked with in your past is an imposter. This person has a criminal record. From what I was trying to make, this person is also a sexual predator and is using someone else's identity. Someone you walked away from is not mentally or financially stable. This person is quite stressed and overwhelmed about their current situation. This could be to do with a karmic connection you had from the past or relationship, and this person may want to contact you so you could help them out. Someone is depressed over the betrayal, which has something to do with a job or business relationship. Family members who worked with a group of people to steal a gift, money, or inheritance is all under judgment and may be or experiencing some type of loss or misfortune. All right, it could be something that's going to happen or already happening. Someone who did something deceptive um in the past, okay, is in despair because of the truth coming out or going to be coming out. Someone or group of people, um, even family members, is doing some form of spell work to create guilt trip tactics. So you're going to feel some type of way about yourself. They want you to be stuck in a negative mindset, and they're doing this to cause you to self sabotage. Okay, in other words, for you to revisit the past, even though you cannot forget your past, it doesn't mean that for you to be in a negative mindset or to continue to reflect on whatever bad has happened or whatever you've experienced in your past. Okay, and basically from what spirit is saying, that this person or people are basically blessing blockers. All right, they just want to delay you from moving on. All right, so to find out more what's going on in the energies, I'm going to be using this deck is called Rose Bell Oracle. And I'm going to be using the Gilded Tarot and some other decks to clarify. All right, so let's see what's going on. So I'm going to be uh selecting three main cards from this deck, all right, which I'm going to put on a stand, and then select two from the top and two from the bottom from the deck. All right, so let's go. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what are the current energies around the collective at this time? What is it we need to know? Okay, so we've got here passion. Okay, passion. Okay, so this is Venus energy. All right, we've got passion there. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is going on around the okay? We've got departure. All right, this is moon energy. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, what is the current energy around the collective at this time? Okay, so this wanted to come out reverse. So you got delay. Okay, and this is Saturn's energy, but that came out reverse. Okay. So I'll just show you there. Just bring the we're just gonna bring the card a bit closer. So we've got passion, we've got departure. Okay, we've got delay, but that came out in reverse. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it like this. All right, and then I'm going to select two cards from the top of the deck and two from the bottom. So we've got here okay, we've got accident. So this is Mars energy. Okay, then we've got litigation, right? Okay, this is also Mars energy as well. Okay, then we have honor. This is sun energy. And then we have the key. All right. Okay. So, okay, so maybe something could have happened in the past, all right? Um, that may have created some form of misfortune or brought some form of conflict in your life. You could be somebody who is well respected, someone of high honor in this, in this, this is how your spiritual, the divine, your spiritual team is seeing you at. Um, and, uh, maybe something is being balanced out in regards to your life. It could be something to do with a love here. Maybe there are certain individuals, maybe they try to sort of try to interfere or try and delay something, but this came out in reverse. So okay, so let's see. All right, let's see what I'm going to be using okay, I'm going to be using the Gilded Tarot to just clarify these three main cards here and see what comes out. Let me just check, because I just want to check something, because obviously this deck, the Rose Bell deck, it didn't come with guidebook. So I'm just going to check something about, yeah, yeah, definitely there was something could have happened in the past, okay? Um or maybe something is happening now, or maybe the near or distant future. Um so I don't know. I mean, the accident can also represent, there could be some unexpected event, um or you might experience some form of upheaval before something good can take place. But anyway, let's see what the cards has to say, all right? And let me just check on just one last thing about litigation. Yeah. All right, so let's see. I can always go back and forth to this guidebook if need be. So let's see. So let's see what these cards, what messages, these three main cards, and they could be, as I said, I took some other ones from the deck because they could all be connected. Okay, this could be your story, or it could be somebody you're connected to, or it could be sort of an energy within another energy. Okay, so just take the energy as it resonates. Holy Spirit, please clarify passion. Please clarify passion. Got Eight of Pentacles. Five. The devil, the devil, King of Cups, clarify King of Cups, Seven of Cups, clarify Seven of Cups, let's clarify Seven of Cups. Okay, so for passion, we've got Eight of Pentacles here, we've got the devil, we've got King of Cups, we've got Seven of Cups, and we've got Nine of Wands here. Okay. So, what I'm saying, this could be like maybe somebody that you probably once had a karmic connection with, because obviously you've got the devil here on the table. Okay, you might be dealing with somebody, maybe you might be embodying the King of Cups, or maybe you might have dealt or are dealing with somebody who embodies the King of Cups energy. And maybe this person, okay, is you might be dealing with somebody who is operating from the shadow side, because we all have a light and shadow side. Okay, you could be dealing with somebody who is sort of insecure. Okay, insecure, um somebody who's quite defensive, um and maybe this person, I don't know, maybe this person was passionate about doing something, because if you notice that this man is basically working, this card is definitely like the work card here. So maybe they were passionate about doing something, because I'm clarifying passion. Maybe they were passionate about doing maybe something deceptive. Maybe uh doing something to create some form of illusion here. Um all right. It could be a case where maybe this person could have had many options as well. All right. We have to take that into consideration as well. Um, and also, now, okay, whatever they did, especially if this is past energy, this person could be feeling somehow overwhelmed, okay, or whatever decision, very quite overburdened, okay, but by whatever they did, it could be something, this could be past energy. All right, so okay, let me just see what's at the top of the day. Yeah. Okay, this could be, as yeah, this could be a past person. It doesn't have to necessarily be um someone you were in a love relationship or romantic relationship with. Okay, it could be, maybe it could be a family member as well, because you got 10 of Pentacles here, which does represent family. um but by seeing a lot of Pentacles, it could be something that they did when it comes to money, because you got 8 of Pentacles here, and you also got 10 of Pentacles. So it could be something to do with money. Okay. Yeah, they could have done something deceptive, because you got 7 of Swords at the bottom here of the deck, and then on the top you've got Queen of Wands. So maybe you embodying the Queen of Wands. Just as I said, with tarot oracle readings, it's non-gender. Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to be clarifying departure. See what that's all about. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please clarify departure. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please clarify departure. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please clarify departure. Okay, so we've got a Page of Swords here. Okay. Clarify Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Please clarify Page of Swords, Holy Spirit. Wow. We've got Page of Pentacles. 2 pages. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please clarify Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, please. We've got 4 of Pentacles. Wow. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please clarify. Okay, we've got 9 of Pentacles. So a lot of Pentacles on the table. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please clarify 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, please. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please clarify 9 of Pentacles. Okay, we've got 2 of Swords. Okay, now this, so for some reason this wanted to come out with I don't know, it came sideways. All right, so okay, so I think what it is, okay, maybe this person, maybe you're going to hear some news, because pages does represent news. All right, so I don't know, maybe somebody could have received some news, okay, in regards to money, okay, and maybe, maybe they did something in the past, because I'm looking at this 4 of Pentacles. Definitely something to do with money here. Okay, maybe this person could have done something deceptive, and maybe this could involve the justice system. Okay, and maybe they could be ordered to, if this is a case of an inheritance or something like that, right? And maybe they're going to they've maybe they received some unexpected or maybe they wasn't received something. Okay, they might have received some news about and maybe whatever it is didn't go in their favor. Okay, then maybe the jury's um the what I would say, because I'm not really good with these legal things. But anyway, it looks like whatever the court didn't go in their favor. Basically, the court didn't rule in their favor, and as a result, maybe they've been ordered to somehow give that money back. And this person or people could be at a crossroads, because you've got 2 of Swords here. All right, um, and maybe they are contemplating whether they should or not, because if they do, it's going to create some type of tower moment, because you've got uh, the tower at the top of the deck, and it probably will maybe leave them in poverty because you got Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Okay. And obviously that, whatever the court has decided, obviously is going to affect their stability. All right, because Nine of Pentacles does talk about financial security, comfort, and also abundance. Okay, and by whatever, because you got litigation. Yeah, so it could be, this could be to do with you or your story, but whatever it is, if this was like a stolen inheritance or something like that, I think karmic justice is at play here, and whoever like took a gift or inheritance or some type of money that was left to you, this the whatever it is going to because of the court ruling is going to leave uh, a person or people basically in poverty. Okay, and yeah, this is what I'm seeing here, right? This is what I'm seeing. I mean, I'm seeing eight of sources. So I mean, this it could even land a person or people in jail, okay, for what they did, or in prison. Okay, it could be definitely to do with people that you walked away from. Okay, you might have had some connection with. Um, I mean, spirit says that's the truth. Okay, and as I said, this could be to do with a person that you had a relationship, you probably had a family with this person. It could be to do with family members. Okay, so just take the energy as is dressing. It could be people that you moved away from, because you have Six of Swords here on the table. Okay, okay, people or person that you once had some type of relationship with, because you got Page of Cups. Okay, and Page of Cups is not a really good type of energy. All right, it's basically people who just they weren't genuine. Okay, their love wasn't genuine. It was also a case of unrequited love here. So you actually, maybe you've realized that these people or person wasn't genuine. They wasn't honest. They didn't treat you well, and you moved away from these people or person. Okay. I think it's something to do with money, because there are a lot of pentacles on this, on the table here. So right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be clarifying delay in reverse. So let's see what that's about. Holy Spirit, Holy, please clarify delay in reverse, delay in reverse. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Okay. So we've got the world. Clarify the world. Please clarify the world. hmm We've got High Priestess. High Priestess. The Fool. Clarify the Fool. Three of Cups. So you just disqualify Three of Cups. You've got Five of Wands. Okay. hmm Yeah. So again, this could be to do with family members. I think this is a continuation here. So it could be a case where you probably, I don't know, it could be that maybe you know about this whatever it is this person or people did, because you got the high priestess here. Okay, you could be somebody who's quite intuitive, all right, and as I said, from what the causes came out, all right, is that you could have moved away from this person or people, close out a cycle, because you got the world here. Um, yeah, you could have just taken a leap of faith to just move away from this person or people, and because again, you got three of cups here. Okay, people that you once celebrated with, all right. This could be family members. Um, and now there could be whatever they did in the past. There could be a lot of fighting, a lot of conflict here. All right, maybe you will maybe you are in this or were in in this situation where there was a lot of fighting, and maybe this is the reason why you move. Just take the energy as it resonates, because it's not always, it may not be your story, I should say. All right, and this could also include maybe like somebody you had a relationship with the past. This person probably could have embodied the Knight of Cups energy, or it could be that's the energy that they sort of brought to you, because Knight of Energy is a very Knight's a very slow type of energy, and as I said, it could be somebody that you um were once married to. Okay, this could also include an ex partner as well as family members. Just take the energy as it resonates, but definitely it's to do with the past, because you got six of cups here. All right, six of cups here. um and as I said, uh they could be all arguing with each other. It could be also to do with because of what action they took to do this in the past. All right, and somehow maybe they somehow feel somehow stuck. You could be healing from this, because you got Four of Swords, and Spirit says that's the truth. Okay. Maybe you were meant to get something, and what happened, they tried to delay it. Okay, I don't know, because this is, but whatever it is, um or maybe they just try and use some type of spell to block your movement or whatever, to create a lot of obstacles, um a lot of conflict maybe in your life, whatever. But this is done away with, because this came out in reverse. Okay. All right, let me use, I'm going to be using another deck, so let's see what comes out. Yeah, you could be happy with yourself, being by yourself, loving on yourself, caring for you, all right, making healthy choices, creating healthy boundaries, okay, or healthier boundaries for yourself. Let me just knock this. Holy Spirit, Lord, please clarify passion. Please clarify passion. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think you were in a situation, okay, where there was no equal give and take. Um, where there wasn't any form of unconditional love. It was just unrequited love. Okay. Um, this definitely was a karmic relationship, okay? And that's what normally happens with karmic relationships, in the sense that it's usually imbalanced, all right? Yeah. You're definitely dealing with deceptive people or person here, all right? Who was your frenemy, okay, or enemy here. Yeah, you definitely could have moved away, yeah, you're probably like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Yeah, just moved away from a person or people that were quite deceptive in the past, all right? Um, yeah, letting go of these people that brought you Just there's a lot of conflict, made you feel unhappy, okay, and now you probably at peace, um, more happy with yourself. Okay, you might be in an or entering into a new relationship, because it says happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. Okay, and maybe some of these people that you've left or person you left behind, these people could be now doing some form of self-reflection or introspection about what they did in the past, what they did to you. Okay, and you could be also somehow feeling more stable, more feeling more secure at this time in your life. Okay, let's see what else. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please clarify um passion. Please clarify passion. Holy Spirit, clarify passion. I don't know. This person, I guess that you, yeah, you. I think what it is, this person could have also be, who if it was an ex-partner, this person could have been somebody who was quite unfaithful as well. You were dealing with. Clarify, departure. Please clarify departure. Yeah, you definitely. It could be somewhere that you've already cut ties or walked away from. Okay. Let's clarify. Delay, reverse. Yeah. Yeah, I think okay, somebody could be all in their feelings because um you've separated from this person, or you could be at a distance from this person or people, okay, because there's more than one person in this picture, okay, or they could be sad over you moving away. Verify accident, verify accident. Yeah. You could be dealing with somebody who was very cold and detached, okay, or cold and detached people. If I accident, yeah, you could be somebody who embodies the Empress energy. Somebody's quite abundant and confident. Clarify honor, clarify honor. Yeah. I don't know. You could be also dealing with people who are quite envious. Maybe they were envious. That's why they did what they did. Clarify key. Yeah, you could be dealing with somebody. If it's an expert, you could be dealing with somebody who was a false flame. Okay. And this person could definitely was sort of playing mind games. You were dealing with somebody who was quite immature. All right. Um, and definitely this was a karmic relationship or connection, because there could have been a lot of power struggles. There could have been a lot of imbalance. You could have been dealing with somebody who's quite stubborn. Okay. Just use this one. Holy Spirit, please clarify passion. Yeah, you were dealing with two-faced people or individuals. Yeah, some of them may want now to come back to you to ask for your forgiveness since you moved away. This is your story. Holy Spirit, clarify delay in reverse. Yeah, you could be dealing with very closed off individuals, people um who were sort of like emotionally detached. Verify accident. Yeah. Yeah, they could have just made up a whole web of lies about this situation. Okay. Yeah, definitely you're dealing with people who are not genuine. Okay, and if this was this person, it's definitely you and this person wasn't a match. If it was a to do for a love partner, honor. Yeah. Yeah, I think there was a lot of people in this equation, okay? Um, that really they didn't care for you, okay? You're dealing for a lot of people here, and maybe these people are still undecisive as to what to do, okay? Especially when it comes to the court ruling. Let's clarify key. Yeah. And now all of a sudden, like they just probably feel all around them, all their life is crumbling around them at this time. Okay. Yeah. You could be also dealing with an unpredictable person or people um, who, they could be holding something back as well, okay, regarding this situation. Yeah, definitely. If this is your story and you've moved away, this definitely is to do with people from your past because you got ghosts. Yeah, you could be dealing with family members or had a family with this person. Clarify departure. Okay, some of them could be angry about what's going on in their life at this time since you moved away. I don't know. Clarify a delay. Yeah, you could be dealing with earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or maybe these could be your signs, or or this person could have these signs in their birth chart, or you. Clarify accidents. Yeah, definitely. You're dealing with people who had uncontrollable desires to do what they did. Okay. Maybe some of these individuals, maybe they want to reconcile something. Maybe they want you to come back. All right. Yeah, you could also be dealing with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, air signs. Maybe you are an air sign, or you or this person could have these signs in your birth natal chart. Verify key. Okay, maybe I think you've probably moved on. Okay, maybe you've started a new relationship or maybe new partnership with somebody else. You maybe just be at peace with yourself. Um, all right. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing here. Use this one. We use a panther. Let's see what else I can get regarding this situation. Okay. Please clarify. Verified passion. Yeah. Definitely, you could have been dealing with more than one person, and I said it could be family members, or it could be an ex-partner who worked together with a group of people, okay, to maybe to do this, or it could be they work together with family members, okay. Verifying departure. Okay, this person, it could be an ex-partner, or maybe you could have maybe members of your family could be homeless at this time, or you could be homeless. Verify delay, reverse. Yeah, there could have been some form of spell work involved in this situation. Maybe it could be to co-create illusions, or it could be um to delay something, or they could have done spell work on the case itself. Like accidents. Yeah. Yeah, they could have these people were probably wearing a mask for this person, okay? They pretended that you were special to them. They may, maybe want to communicate that they still love you, or something like that, or I don't know. But just use your intuition and discernment at all times. Verify litigation, or maybe they want you to come back so they can sabotage what you've got going. All right, yeah, they definitely could be reminiscing on what you and this they you what you and they what you had, what relationship you had with them in the past. Verify. Yeah, I think you could be okay and these people are not okay, or this person. Verify key. Yeah. Maybe if it's to do with a past person, this person could be feeling very lonely since you moved away. Okay, you got this person, or people may want to apologize for what they did in the past. Okay. Um I don't know. If you have a social media platform, okay, they could be looking to see what, I don't know. It could be they could be checking something online, or maybe trying to find out where you are. Okay. Um Maybe they're trying to get advice, or I don't know if it's to do with a legal situation. They may be trying to find how they can come towards you, or how they can balance something out. And it's definitely to do with, it could be to do with a past person or people that you're dealing with. Okay. Yeah. Maybe whatever ruling that came out, maybe they're just because obviously whatever happened, it probably didn't go in their favor. So maybe they could be a bit hesitant as to what to do, or how to delay this. I don't know, or maybe how to come uh, to message you or communicate to you about this. Just take the energy as it resonates, okay? Or at the moment, they could be quite furious about, you know, how to offer this to you. Okay, if it's to do with yeah, because you got family here. All right. Again, you got you got three people on this card here, so definitely could be to do with family members or person that you're with before, and definitely, and again, fate is at play here. All right, because we did see the Wheel of Fortune that came out on the table. Okay, and there could be an individual, or individuals that could be going to prison or jail as a result, or they could be all in their head at this time, how to move forward or how to tell you the truth. Just take the energy as it resonates if this is your story. Okay. But there's definitely, from what has been charged to me, that there was some type of spell work that was done in regards to this situation. Okay. It could be on the case itself, okay, when this was going on in court. All right, so just take the energy um as it resonates. Okay. Okay, let's see what how this individual or people are feeling at this time. Yeah, maybe they could be all depressed at the moment. Okay, maybe it could be to do with this court decision. Okay. Um, but anyway, something is being balanced out there because obviously, karmic justice are play because of, as you can see on this card. Okay, you could see the um balance scale here. All right. Again, these people could have done this because they were jealous. Okay, maybe they are jealous because of you being happy. You could have healed from this situation. Maybe they're hoping that they can have a second chance. Okay, some of them could be angry about the court decision. You could be out there nurturing yourself. um Maybe at the moment they could be in this lack mindset or whatever regarding about, if they were to offer you this, the money or whatever, like what's going to happen to their stability. And as I said, you could be at peace. Maybe you'll be relieved to hear about this. Okay. Maybe whatever they did, it caused some form of trauma. Okay, you could have been overwhelmed, but maybe now they are now overwhelmed because whatever it is, okay, they need to let go. It could be any resentments towards you, okay, and also they could be experiencing some form of change, and they could be quite stressed, and could be um, sort of like feeling some form of anxiety. There could be some shame regarding this situation. They could be reflecting on what they did and could be quite sorrowful. Some of them, could be having intrusive thoughts and also could be worried about maybe intuitively picking this up, or about the secret coming out, okay, and getting your wishes fulfilled or whatever it is. Or maybe you are, like you're not in that, you could be experiencing a lot of good things happening in your life right now, and and they could be like sort of a bit feeling some type of way, okay, because of you've moved on and you've more at peace, like sort of just happy generally with your life at this moment. All right. And as I said, you got people from this person or people from the past may want to come back and ask for your forgiveness. All right. Now, there's nothing wrong in, I mean, obviously, forgiveness is very important. All right. It is the first step to healing. All right. But even though you forgive this person or people, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to take this person or people back into your life. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's if you have somehow moved away, all right, and I don't know, you are not communicating with this person or people at this time. Let's see what is it they'd like to say, okay, or if they have an opportunity to speak to you, what is it they want to say? Spiritual angels, spiritual angels, angels. What else would this person want to say? Holy Spirit, Holy angels, what else would they like to say? What else would they like to say? Okay, so we got here third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. So I don't know. This could be where maybe this person could have been coerced or influenced to do something against you. Okay, we've got ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. So I don't know. So maybe they did this out of their ego. Mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. So maybe some of them might be reflecting. Um. Okay, now this wanted to come out reverse. It says overwhelmed, the stress from this is draining me. So I don't know, maybe for some it is and some it's not, but it just depends on the energy of whoever it is that's projecting this. And then again, you got reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. Okay, so this could be from a like a past, an ex-partner, or it could be to do with I don't know, a family member. And then you got new chapter. I'm trying to move on. So it could be that's why I said earlier. This could be people to do with the past. Okay. Let's see. Maybe it's this one. Okay, let's see what else. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Let me just knock the deck a bit. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do we need to know? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do we need to know about this situation? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else we need to know? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else we need to know? What Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do we need to know? Yeah, definitely you were dealing with people or a person who was not loyal. Okay, while you were devoted, quite reliable, quite trusting. You could be dealing with again with karmic soulmates here. All right. So there were lessons for both you and these people to learn if this or this person to learn if this was your story. Um, maybe at the moment or this person maybe they don't want to. They're trying to keep quiet about what they did. All right. Some might, as I said, could be reflecting on whatever you had with them in the past. Okay. Again, some people might be overwhelmed, or this person could be overwhelmed. Okay, could be to do with the court ruling. I don't know. Or by you moving away. You could be dealing with people who probably I don't know. It could be somebody that's still obsessing and still spying on what you have, what's going on in your life. They could be doing tarot readings and things like that. Um, Maybe they want to play on your heartstrings, okay, to see if you will just forgive them and take them back or have them back in your life. And definitely, the people that you were dealing with, they were wearing a mask, okay? All right. Okay, so let's see. Let me just see if I can use this one and see what else. So I said I was going to use this deck. So let's see what else. What else do we need to know regarding this situation? Yeah. Hospital angels, what else do we need to know about this situation? Hospital angels, what else do we need to know about this situation? Hospital angels, what else do we need to know about this situation? Hospital angels, what else? Yes, definitely. You could have been dealing with somebody who, it could have been an ex-partner that were trying to pretend to be what they're not in order for them to do this, to get to be close to you in order for them to do this. Okay, if it's an individual that was deceptive in that sense, okay. Um, maybe they may want to reconcile, or maybe they did this or planning to, but this is past energy. Okay, maybe you've managed to escape from this person or people by moving away. Maybe this person may want to reconcile, or people want to, but maybe they want to escape that. I don't know. This is what I'm getting here. Okay, and um yeah, definitely this person up, they did it out of impulse, okay? Because you got impulse, you've got restlessness here. So and there's a lot of drama that went on. Okay, there could be a lot of drama that's going on, and maybe these people or this person created a lot of drama, okay, or they just a drama starter. All right, wherever they go is trouble, okay, and they definitely came up with this plan. Maybe they want to come back and reconcile, but they have a hidden motive. But who knows? All right. But I think the best thing to do is to use your intuition and discernment at all times. All right. Regarding this situation, especially if this is your story, they could be still operating in their ego. All right. And let me just see. Okay. And as I said, uh, this person or group of people may want to apologize for what they did. Okay. Let's see what else. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, if they were to return or contact the collective, or what is their true intentions? What is their true intentions? What is their true intentions? Okay. Okay, so some may, say, I'm disappointed with how things went with us and I wish I could change the past. Okay. And I said some person or people may want to apologize. It says, I'm not yet over what happened, but an apology could begin to mend things. So maybe they're hoping that you will say this. All right. It says, distraction, I will interfere with your goals and waste your time and energy. I don't know. Says obligation, you're a nuisance. I feel obligated to associate with you. Revenge, I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. So I don't know what that's about. So basically they want to be wrong and strong. Okay, this is a Caribbean term. Because laughter, I'll be shining light in your life and bring you laughter and joy. But then it says here, um, so and I said this could be to do with family members, not just a person only, because or just one family member, because it's got community here, and community does represent families. So it says we seem very aligned in a lot of ways. Let's find support within each other. So I don't know. They might want to apologize, want to work things, but just use your intuition and discernment at all times. Okay, but they could also be in this energy of greed. It says, I'm pursuing wealth and power with no regard for ethical or moral boundaries. Okay. All right. So close off this reading. All right. I'm going to be just using a few decks. So I'm going to start off with the ancestors deck, all right, to see what message the ancestors have for us. Okay, it could be regarding this situation or just general advice. Okay, yeah, so let's see. Dearly beloved ancestors, what message do you have for the okay, so you've got creature of water, and this, it says a creative expression. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so you've got here creative energy is all around you. Use your imagination to get unstuck, follow your inspirations, and allow your emotions to fuel your pursuits. Romantic or creative, your heart energy is blossoming. This is a time of heightened creativity with potential for breakthroughs. This idealistic and compassionate animal spirit ancestor coming forward can be a good thing if there is something or someone you've been waiting for. But moving too fast can lead to recklessness. Pace yourself. You are obsessed and seeking fulfillment. You have the potential to get sloppy. Hasty decision makings can block your flow. All right. So maybe, I don't know, maybe this might not be your energy. Maybe it could be to do with somebody else here. And it says here, the ancestral message, it says, take time to experience, creature of water saves us from ourselves with fairy tale knights in shining armor energy, saving the damsel in distress. Are you moving too fast or to reap the benefits of your blessings? My child, how can you go back and reap your harvest? Hmm. And then I'll just read the shadow aspect because it says here a relationship may be fizzling out or stagnant. You may be stuck in the past. Heartbreak and betrayal may be on the horizon. So I think this is a message here to say that it's time for us to move on. So if you are a bit indecisive of how to move on, okay, if it's to do with people from your past or somebody from the past coming back with you have already walked away from, or you've already seen their true colors, it's best to just make sure that you close out this cycle and just continuously move forward. Now you could be dealing with because this is the energy of the Knight of Cups, and Knight of Cups is a very slow type of energy. Okay, so there is a message here. Okay, it's like a warn. I think this is a warning to say that whoever that you've left behind, you've closed a cycle with, who wasn't for your highest good, to it's time to move on. Okay, because what drew my attention, okay, is this card where it says the trickster, ego, and excess. So you could be dealing with a person or people who are all in their ego, all in their pride, and could be very materialistic as well. Okay, and what spirit is saying is that to if you haven't done that yet, to have find the strength or inner strength. If you not connect with the ancestors, the angels, the archangels, the higher power, to give you that inner strength you need to take that leap of it, because this represents the full card to move away from people, places, things, or anyone that doesn't serve your higher purpose. Okay. Okay. Because we did have the ego card did come out earlier when I was doing the angel deck. All right, so I don't know. Okay, let's see what other messages are coming out for us or advice. This wanted to pop out. Okay. Okay, we've got enlightenment. This card wanted to pop out, so let's see what that's about. Okay, it goes on to say, pursue spiritual growth. You have come into your own and are in search of something more meaningful to add to your life. Now is the time to meditate, deliberate, self evaluate, and withdraw voluntarily from the world to seek truth and solitude. Rest and a quiet retreat away from the daily routine will allow you to consider enlightened decisions and go in the direction of your heart. This may also be the time to seek advice and spiritual guidance from a mentor or experienced person. So, I mean, obviously, all the messages that we received today, okay, this is from spirit, okay, it's from the higher power, telling us, encouraging us, okay, to make sure that we make the right decision and to close out what no longer serves us, was it whether it's a person, place, or thing, okay. And if you have already done that, to continue to move forward. And the mantra, sorry, I search for wisdom and mental clarity. I search for wisdom and mental clarity. Oh, I didn't read. Let me just see. Okay, let me just read I just forgot to um read something here on this one, okay, from the Secret of the Ancestors. Okay, the declaration for the creature of the water. Okay, this is from the Secret of the Ancestors. It says, I am a creative force. I am a creative force. Okay, for this one. Okay. And for enlightenment, it says the mantra is, I search for wisdom and mental clarity. I search for wisdom and mental clarity. So we're being encouraged to do more meditations, okay? Go within, spend some quiet time to rest and retreat, okay? Okay, so let's see what other advice Spirit wants to give us as we go along life's journey. Oh, Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Oh, Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do we need to know? Okay, so we got here, embrace vulnerability, and that would include openness, authenticity, connection, and trust. Okay, it says find balance in your masculine and feminine energies, which means integration, harmony, balance, and wholeness. Goes on to say here, celebrate each other's success, joy, which would include joy, support, celebration, and love. Okay, that's if you're in some form of partnership or you've gone into some business partnership with somebody else. It says communicate open and honestly, which will include connection, expression, sharing, and understanding. It goes on to say, release all patterns and beliefs, okay, which would include release, healing, growth, and transformation. And it says, be honest with yourself and your partner, which includes authenticity, truth, communication, and trust. Okay. Okay, let's see what animal spirit guides, okay, what that can help us, because we can work with their energy. So let's see. That can help us, all right, to find more balance, even within ourselves, okay, to create healthy boundaries as well. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what and spirit animal guides we can work with to help us. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what animal guides we can use to help us. Okay, so we can work with the energy of the goose. It says, take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. So again, we need to take time out to rest and recuperate. All right, take some time out in our busy life. We have here Panda. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. So it's all about having a when they say sacred space, it means like just a place where you can spend some quiet time, okay, to do some form of meditation, um to reflect on what's going on in your life at this time. Um okay, this is what it means. So we can work with the energy of the goose, we could work with the energy of the panda, and then we got polar bear. It says, stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. So it's all about being your true authentic self, okay, and expressing how you feel, okay, even if it's to do with this person that may want to come back, okay, may want to sort of like apologize. Maybe they might want to compromise or contemplate. I don't know. So just take the energy as it resonates if this is your story, okay? Okay, and let's see if you are interested in working with crystals. Let's see what crystals our spiritual team would like us to work with. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what crystals would you like us to work with? What crystals would you like us to work with? What crystals? What crystals? Spirit, Holy Angels. Okay. Okay, we've got here. This is for the sacral chakra. Okay. They asking us to work with peach moonstone, and okay, yeah, because I mean, today is the portal the 7th of July. Okay, depending on where you are in the world, okay, it just depends. Might be still Sunday where you are. But I'm filming this on a Monday, all right. Wednesday is the full moon, so I guess, yeah, moonstone is associated, so we are currently in the full moon phase. So it says that fertility, let your life burst forth from the seeds of creation. Okay. So we can, use peach moonstone, okay, to work with the energies of the moon as well. Okay, we've got and also it's this stone is linked to the sacral chakra, which is to do with our self-worth. It's to do with our emotions, our desires, our passions as well, and also our creativity. We also have lepidolite. This is known as a stone for crystal for transitioning. Okay, so you might be in this transitioning transformation stage right now. If you're on a spiritual or religious path, just take the energy as it resonates. This is for the third eye. The third eye is to do with our perception, our foresight, our intuition, our gut, which is our gut feeling. All right. And it goes on to say signs. There will always be signs to guide you on your true path. Okay, so we just need to connect to spirit in order to help spirit guide us, okay, and also to help us to make the right decision. They also want us to work with these crystals to find balance, to help balance our chakras. It says embrace the balance between earth and spirit. Okay, so that's to do with our physical and spiritual being. And we can work with clear quartz. This is also a very good crystal for working with the moon's energy. Rose quartz is also a very good crystal. I recommend everyone to get one, okay, because the journey should be about love. And hematite, this is a very good crystal, especially if they're when it comes to if you're dealing for legal matter, and it's also good stone for women as well, to give us to help us to have that, to get that inner strength. Also fluoride again, so you've got third eye, and again fluoride is very good for to bring clarity and to clear any negative energies, or especially in the third eye area. It says destiny, follow your instincts, they lead to the truth. Okay, all right, because the third eye is known as the sixth sense, and it is like a spiritual compass to help us as we go along life's journey. And also Amazonite. Okay, this is for the throat chakra, which is to do with the way we express what the things that we want to create. Okay, and the way we communicate. Okay, with one another. And it says creativity. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. All right. So, one, two, three. Oh, and this one, again, is for the sacral chakra. This one is red aventurine. Okay, this as well is connected to the sacral chakra, and it says, on this you can use this as we go along life journey. It says journey to enjoy the journey, let go of the outcome, because it's all about like stepping into the unknown and surrendering to the universe. Okay, and in, being in tune with our intuition to guide us as we go through life's journey. Okay, so we've got clear quartz, rose quartz, hematite, amazonite, peach moonstone, red aventurine, lepidolite, okay, and fluorite, okay. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope whatever came out, if this was your story, it brought you some type, some form of clarity, okay. um and as I said earlier, okay, this is a general reading. This is not a personal reading. All right. Please don't forget to check the description box as well. Thank you ever so much for your support. Thanks to all my viewers, including you, the viewer. All right. To all my subscribers, anyone who have supported my channel in any way, thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you did in the past or what you're about to do is much appreciated, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Please check out my other videos on my channel. And once again, if you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.